Hi guys, Miss Mora here, and I'm on here today to do a little lesson with you about mindfulness. And I especially want to talk about mindful breathing with you today. But before we get into our breathing exercises, I want to talk a little bit about what mindfulness is. And when we talk about mindfulness, all we're really talking about is focusing in on one specific thing that your mind is thinking about at that time. So we want to be able to focus our minds on one thing so that all the craziness that our mind might be thinking about that's making us feel all crazy inside can just be calm, cool, and collected and focused on one thing. So today I want us to be able to focus on breathing so that anything else crazy that's going on in our minds can calm down and we can just focus on breathing. So before we get into that today, I want to talk about some of those feelings that we might be feeling right now. Now, right now, there's a lot of craziness that's going on all around us. Right now, we're not doing our usual stuff that we would normally be doing. We're not in school, we're at home, we're not doing the normal routines and things that we would normally be doing. So I want to talk about some of the feelings that might be making us feel. So the first feeling that you might be feeling that might be making you crazy, might be making your mind feel a certain way, is sadness. You might be feeling a little bit sad right now because you're not at school, you're missing your friends, you might be missing your teachers, you might be missing people who you would see outside of school, in other places, on the playground, in your neighborhood. So you might be feeling sadness. That's a really strong feeling that you might be feeling right now. And it's okay to be feeling that way, but we don't necessarily want to be stuck in that feeling. So breathing is a way that can help us to get out of that feeling, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Another strong feeling that you might be feeling right now is anger. You might be feeling angry. Maybe you're stuck inside with the same people all day long. Maybe your brothers and your sisters are making you feel a little bit angry right now. Maybe they're running around and they're crazy and they're driving you crazy. Maybe you're feeling angry right now. That's a strong feeling. And again, it's an okay feeling to feel, but we don't want to be stuck inside of feeling angry. Another strong feeling you might be feeling right now is overexcitement. Maybe you can't get out all your crazy energy that you have inside of you. You don't have gym class, you can't be out on the playground with your friends running around during recess or after school. You can't do the sports that you normally play. So maybe you have a lot of energy and you're feeling overexcited. Maybe whoever your adult at home is keeps telling you to calm down, right? Overexcitement is an okay feeling to have, but maybe you need to focus on something else so you can calm yourself down a little bit. Another strong feeling you might be feeling right now is bored. I bet a lot of you are feeling this a lot during the day. There's nothing to keep your mind busy, right? You're doing the same things over and over again, playing the same games, doing the same things with your siblings, your parents, whoever's at home, and you might be feeling very bored at home. Bored is an okay feeling to feel, but we don't want to feel it all of the time. So I'm going to show you a little exercise you can do, a couple exercises actually, breathing ones, that can help us to get our mind off of those strong feelings and focus just in on our breathing. That's what mindfulness is. It's when we can focus in on on something, in this case those breathing exercises, to get our mind off of those strong feelings for a minute and just focus in on one thing. So the first thing I want us to do is get in a position that is a good position for breathing so that I can teach you the first breathing exercise that I want to teach you. So what I want you to do is you can either stand up for this or you can be in a sitting position. I'm sitting down right now and I'm going to show you the correct way to sit down. I'm going to back up a little bit for this so that you can see how I'm sitting. So I'm sitting down, I'm gonna sit up nice and tall in my seat. I don't wanna be scrunched over like this because if I'm scrunched over, then my belly is all scrunched over, my lungs inside of my body won't be able to fill up with air. And I wanna make sure that I can fill my belly and my lungs up with a lot of air when I do this. So I wanna make sure I'm sitting up nice and straight, nice and tall. I wanna make sure my shoulders are back, not high up here next to my ears, down and back. I also want to make sure my head is up nice and tall, almost like an invisible string is pulling my head right up to the ceiling. So go ahead and make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Good. All right, when we breathe, we do two things. We breathe in and we breathe out. When we breathe in, we call that our inhale. Go ahead and say inhale. Good. When we inhale, that's our breath in. Let's do one inhale. Go ahead and breathe in. Good. When we inhale, we want to inhale in this exercise through our nose. Go ahead and inhale through your nose. Good. When we breathe out, we call that our exhale. Say exhale. Good. When we exhale in this exercise, we're going to exhale through our mouth. Let's practice. Go ahead and exhale through your mouth. Very nice. All right, we're going to practice. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And when we do it, I'm going to count for you. We're going to inhale on 3 and then exhale on 4. You don't have to worry about the counting. I'll do the counting for you. I just want you to focus on doing your inhale, you're breathing in through your nose, and your exhale, you're breathing out through your mouth. Here we go. Ready? I'll point to your nose and your mouth when I want you to inhale and exhale. Here we go. We're going to inhale through our nose. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. That was easy, right? Let's do it one more time. This time we're going to do 2 breaths in a row. Here we go. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are so good at this. Let's do it one more time. This time, I want you to close your eyes if you're comfortable. If you're in a comfortable and safe place, I want you to try doing this with your eyes closed. That way you can focus even more on just your breath. Don't worry, you'll still be able to hear my voice and I will walk you through everything. I'm even going to close my eyes while I do this. Here we go. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. I noticed something, and I'm wondering if you did too. While we were doing that breathing exercise, it was so difficult to focus on those strong emotions because we were so focused on our inhale and our exhale that we couldn't think about our anger, our sadness, our boredom, and our overexcitement because we were so focused on our breathing that we couldn't think about all those crazy thoughts going through our head. That's mindfulness. Mindfulness is just focusing on that one thing that we're doing at a time, like breathing. So I want to teach you a couple more easy breathing exercises that you can do right at home to practice mindfulness. The first one is super simple, and all you need for this is your hand. Okay? So you're just going to take your hand like this, do exactly what I'm doing, and put one of your hands out just like this to make a 5. You're going to take your other hand and use your pointer finger, and you're just going to trace around your hand like this. But as you do it, we're going to do it really slow, and we're going to practice our breathing as we do it. As we go up one finger, we're going to do an inhale through our nose. And as we go down the finger, we're going to do an exhale through our mouth. You ready for the next finger? Here we go. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Ready? Inhale through your nose. And down, exhale. Inhale through your nose, up. Exhale through your mouth, down. Last one. Inhale through your nose, up. And exhale through your mouth, down. So easy, right? You could repeat it again on the next hand if you want. And that's an easy breathing exercise you can do right at home. And again, we were so focused on our tracing our hands, on our inhale and our exhale, that we can't think about all those crazy thoughts going through our heads. Mindfulness. The last one I want to teach you has to do with this poster that's hanging behind me. So I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see it. So this poster that's hanging behind me, it says cooling breath, if you can see it. And if you can see that this cloud is breathing this big, strong breath onto this mountain that's next to him. It's so strong, it's blowing these trees over right next to him. It's blowing them right over. And it says inhale and exhale. But this cloud is breathing a cooling breath. And in order for us to do a cooling breath, we kind of have to do a little bit of an opposite breath than what we were doing before. So I'm going to come a little closer again so you can see me. This time, to do our breath, we're going to breathe in our inhale through our mouth, and our exhale is actually going to be through our nose. It's a little opposite of what we were doing before. Now I want to show you something. When you normally exhale out of your mouth, I'm going to try exhaling onto your hands. Go ahead. Try it with me. The breath feels very hot coming out of our mouths. It's very hot. And those hot feelings, those hot emotions, not necessarily hot, but when we feel hot feelings and hot emotions, it gives us those strong feelings. It makes us feel crazy inside. And we don't want that. We want to cool ourselves down. We want to feel calm, cool, and collected. And we can do that with our breath, with our cooling breath. We can actually do that. So what I want us to do is learn how to bring cooling breath into our bodies to make our emotions and our feelings feel cool. And the way we can do that is by creating a straw out of our mouths to bring cooling breath into our bodies. And the way we do that is either with our tongues or with our lips. You can make a straw. Now, to do it with your tongues is a little bit tricky, and not everybody can do this. And it is okay if you cannot make a straw out of your tongues, because you can do it with your lips too. But I am going to show you how to do it in case you can. So in order to make a straw out of your tongue, you have to do it something like this. Go ahead and try it. If you can't do it, that's okay. You can do it with your lips like this. So go ahead and try making a straw out of your mouth, either with your tongue or with your lips. And when you make that straw, I want you to breathe a nice, strong, cooling inhale. Breathe in through your mouth or your tongue or straw. And I want you to notice how cool the breath feels when it's coming in. It's pretty cool. Go ahead. Pretty cool, right? It feels so cool coming into your body. So because we're inhaling through our mouth, we're actually going to do the exhale, the breathing out, through our nose. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Inhale through that straw. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Pretty cool, right? So if you're feeling those hot feelings starting to feel over crazy in your body, go ahead and give the cooling breath a try. Thank you guys so much for trying these mindfulness, calming exercises. I hope you can use these at home when you're feeling those strong feelings. I love you guys. I miss you guys. See you soon.